Hello, everybody. How are you today? I hope that I always feel like my hellos are really awkward. I have it all like mapped out in my mind. Okay, I'm going to be cool. I'm going to be calm and I'm going to say, and then I'm like, hi. Anyway, hi guys. It's awesome to see you here again today. We are um, we are having a live stream marathon this week, aren't we? And today I'm hoping to just do a little bit of fun. So, first of all, hello to Debbie and Alan and Eagle and Cindy and Tim and Anthony and Michael. I'm so excited to have you here. And I'm so excited to have you participate in what I'm going to do today. Hope you don't mind, but I kind of have plans for us. Now, this is going to be a 10 fun facts about me sort of thing, and I would like to also learn about you. So I'm going to put the question out there and I'm going to answer it, and then I hope that you guys will answer it as well on the chat. Okay? Sound good? Okay. So it's a live stream. I'm always a little bit nervous, which also always makes me a little bit thirsty. Hopefully I don't dump this all over my keyboard and computer. And shall we get started? All right, first of all, I just want to ask you how you're feeling and what the weather is like out there today. I would like to show you the weather that we've been having. Now, this is this morning's weather, and then it got sunny. And then it got rainy, and then it got windy. Today, the only thing that's consistent about today is the wind. So, yeah, here it is. Are you ready? This is from my front door. Crazy. Look at how those trees are blowing. That's just nuts. Whew. It is a pretty windy day here today, and I am praying that we don't get any power outages. They did warn us that it's possible, because I know that a lot of people are out buying lots of groceries and probably have a full freezer, and so let's hope. Anyway, hey guys, I see that I have some neighbors who are logged on here. Rick says hi from Hamilton Mountain. Hi, Rick. So great. So you must have seen this weather this morning, right? Did you see that rain coming down? It's just crazy. And hi, Mark. Hi, Scott. Hi, Samuel. Patrick. It's so good to see you here. All right, 10 fun facts about me. And I have some props here and illustrations to show you. But are you ready? Okay, get ready. All right. Name something you were part of as a child. Okay, put it in the chat. I want to see. All right. This here, do you know what this is? Does anybody recognize this? Anybody? I mean, we're talking old-fashioned here. These were my badges that I earned. I was a brownie, a girl guide, like Boy Scouts, but for girls. And I was part of the Sprites group, so that was my little emblem there. And I got some sort of badge for having a birthday. I don't know. Something about writing, gymnastics. That was definitely my sport. And I don't know what this is, like maybe some square dancing or something. Looks like I was good at cleaning. I'm not exactly sure about that. And apparently I'm really good with frogs. So yeah, if you can picture me in this Girl Guide brownie. Actually, in our region, yes, merit badges. See, Rick knows. In our region, you were a brownie before you were a Girl Guide. So this was like younger than Girl Guides. So, so that was that. The other thing I was so much into as a kid, and maybe you guys have had sports and so on that you did as well. And this is besides photography, because I've already told you, I've always loved photography. I was into gymnastics. So this was my little mini Antoinette's Gymnastic Club sweater, and I had a little outfit, and I competed, and honestly, like, I just loved it. You know, I remember there being this one huge snowstorm, and I was insisting that my father bring me to gymnastics practice. And we got, you know, maybe a couple of streets away from the house, and my dad said, "This is nuts. We have to go home." Like, it was like you couldn't see anything, you couldn't get anywhere, and I was so upset. But it was several hours a week, so I got to make up for it pretty shortly. So, what did you guys do? What is something that you were part of as a child? I see Sea Cadets and Naval Reserve, James. That is so cool. Jim Hamilton says Boys Brigade. Um, Softball for Cindy. This is amazing. Uh, yeah. Oh, awesome. You guys are so cool. I know. It was a fun time, wasn't it? All right, are you ready for question 2? All right, show me or tell me what your last book purchase was, or last book that you had borrowed from the library. All right. Um, okay, I don't. A book about writing a business plan using the right side of your brain. In other words, making a creative business plan and not in a traditional way. So making, um, montages and pictures and all that kind of stuff. And yeah, so I've been having fun with that. I do like that stuff. I am very much a nerd, a geek. And here is my second last book. Overcoming Gravity. Look at the gravity of this book. Like, this is good. I can use this for a workout, I think. You know, 1, 2, 1, 2. You can see where my bookmark is. It's kind of near the beginning. This is a systematic approach to gymnastics. See, I told you I like gymnastics. And body weight strength. And see what this guy's doing here? Yeah, that's never going to be me. But for some reason, I just find this book really fascinating. And it's actually written in a way that's really easy and fun to read. So, so that would be my book. Looks like I'm gonna have a lot of reading to do this upcoming weeks. So we've got Scott says Masters of Landscape Photography. I'm gonna have to look that one up. That looks really awesome, by Ross Hodnott, I think. 52 Assignments, Landscape Photography. Jim, I've heard of that book. It looks really, really neat. I think Tim has it as well. Oh, he's got 52 assignments for Instagram here. Oh, look, Gary said this side of the lens. That would be my book. Oh, James said that as well. Thanks, guys. I'm so excited that you'd want to read my book. That's awesome. The Time Traveler's Handbook, A Guide to Medieval Life by Tim Mortimer. Ooh, so cool. Research for a future book. Michael Mountford is writing a book, and that is pretty awesome. Yeah, books. I love it. I used to be a librarian. I am a book nerd. All right. Guys, tell me something on your bucket list. Number 3. What is something on your bucket list? Honestly, this is a hard one for me. Something on my bucket list would be everything. I don't know. I want to go on some amazing outdoor adventure. I mean, usually it's people mention places, like incredible places. Just recently, when I was getting those pictures together for my last live stream where I was looking at the Montana pictures, to be quite honest, I think my bucket list is to go back to Montana and spend a lot more time there and just enjoy that incredible, incredible place. Maybe other places like Alaska and Iceland and just, oh, yeah. I could go all over the world and probably be very happy doing so. I would like to see some different types of places, like maybe the pyramids, and you know, if I wasn't nervous about doing so, I would like to travel to other planets. Mars one, anybody? All right, so what have you guys said? Jim says he wants to visit Canada. Jim, I'm so excited about that. You have to come and visit us here. We would love to meet you here. Let's see. Ooh, Banff National Park, Sandy says. Sandy, awesome. I love Banff. It's so amazing. To go somewhere warm, Elma says. Elma is my son, my youngest. Hey, Elma. His name isn't Elma, it's Eli, and he wants to go somewhere warm. So I just might have to plan another trip to Barbados sometime. Debbie says Iceland. Paul says a lap of Australia. Now that's awesome. Ya says getting my rank game to diamond and getting more star in pexels. Cool. Gaming is awesome. I have 4 gamers in the house. Sorry, 5, because yes, my big fisherman, he likes gaming too. Michael says Norway to see the auroras. That is amazing. And Scott says to be able to get out of the house again. And Scott, absolutely, 100%. Totally get it, buddy. All right. Yeah, all right. Question 4. What was your first camera? Now, even if you're not a photographer, I'm pretty sure that you've had a camera in your hands or in your possession at some time. So it could be a cell phone, it could be a cool twin lens reflex, it could be a point and shoot from the 80s. What was your first camera? I have mine here. No, I have one like mine here. My father gave me my first camera, and it was a Ryko camera. And then I don't know where that is. But my father also gave me this camera. And it's almost a duplicate of the other one, I'd say. So this is what camera bags used to look like when I was a young, cool photographer. You would open it kind of like a briefcase. Oops, wrong way. Doop. And inside, there's the stuff. Okay. Whoop. Oh. Here we go. So this one is a Nicorex. Pretty cool, huh? The lens cap has these neat little metal clips on them. And okay, this is the part that I really love. The sound of the crank and shutter. Are you ready? Can you hear that? I hope you can hear that. Oh, so awesome. Now, this one, the problem with this camera right now is that it has a light leak, but it's a pretty awesome camera, and I can't even remember how to use it. But I want to, oh look, here's the film rewind here. But I want to get this thing fixed, get some film, and play around with it. I mean, awesome. Oh, you should see the view through the viewfinder. It's awesome. No screen on the back. So thanks to my dad for giving that to me. And this fancy red case. So there you go. Gives you a bit of an idea of my age. Let's see what you guys had. All right. Okay, a bunch of Nikons I see. Oh, a Kodak Brownie. How cool. XT30, Pentax. I had a Pentax at one point, Sean. Tiago had a Nikon FE film wedding gift. So cool. Nikon Coolpix point and shoot, says Sandy. Lumix FZ18, says Frank. Another Kodak Brownie, Michael. Canon 750D, awesome. First and still camera now, that's Alan. And Oh, a whole bunch more. Oh, Robert has a Minolta, or had a Minolta. I had a Minolta. In fact, that's how I got into Sony. Sony bought Minolta. Love Minolta. Ooh, Debbie has a Rolleiflex. How cool is that? Oh, you guys, awesome. You know, we should put all these together and have a camera showing a museum. That's amazing. All right, are you ready for question 5? I'm ready. Hold on. Another hobby that you have dabbled in your lifetime. So this is not a hobby that you've really gotten good at, but a hobby that you've dabbled in. For me, there have been many. Okay. I like new things. I like learning things. And so I've had many hobbies. One of them was sewing. So this was one of my first sewing projects. Okay, don't laugh. But I had 4 little children, and within 6 years, and it's expensive for toys and all that, and there were these characters that they loved. Some of you may have heard of Veggie Tales, okay? And there were these pillows, a Bob and Larry, tomato and a cucumber pillow of these characters, and they were like $50 each at the store. Longer with us. The kids used to grab him by his nose and swing him around. They really loved these things. And so, yeah, he had an accident and is no longer with us. But Larry is still here, though he's not quite as plump as he used to be. So here is my Larry pillow that I purchased, that I did not purchase. He's all fluffy now. I made with my sewing machine that I still have. And I remember giving it to my sons when one of them was 3 years old. And he took it out of the package and he was going, "Oh, it's Bob!" So he had Bob in his hand, but he was jumping it up and down. And it was worth every moment. So sewing was one of my hobbies. Looks like, oh, fishing. Yes, fishing. Jim is a fisherman. Gary, computers. Me too, definitely. Anthony, amateur radio. So cool. My father did amateur radio and really enjoyed that. Sandy says oil painting, and then piano, guitar. Suck at them all. I bet you don't. I bet you're better than you think. That's awesome. Learning is so much fun, isn't it? I did also try playing the cello for a bit. We won't go there. Working on my golf swing, and that's Elaine. And Edward says he likes my green lamp. I'm going to show you something about that green lamp. It's so cool. And let's see, Robert says roller skating, computers, and 3D printing. How awesome is that? I love it. You guys, I'm going to make a list because I want to try all of these. So this green lamp is, where's my phone? Oh, yes. It's one of those cool Wi-Fi bulbs. Isn't that neat? I wanted to get some colored lights for my live stream setup, and I couldn't find any. And then I was at the store one day, and all of a sudden near the cash I saw these Wi-Fi bulbs, and everything is, I can change the color and the brightness and everything from my phone. So right now it's green, now it's blue, purple, red, yellow, green. So I love this thing. Thank you very much. Tim says building radio controlled cars and that it cost a fortune. You know what? I understand that, Tim, because John built radio controlled airplanes and it also cost a fortune, but it was a lot of fun. So that's halfway through. I'm going to put you on standby for 1 second while I reset my camera because it always freezes around this point. And actually, I won't put you on standby. I'll show you the wind and the rain again. I'm back on. Okay, great. Okay, are you ready for question 6? This is an easy one. It is a true false question, okay? Here it is. Answer this. I check my cell phone way more often than needed. True or false? Well, I'm not sure. Let me see. Let me Google it. I'm sure there's an answer here somewhere. Okay, yeah, it says true. That was question 6. Man, I don't see these in the chat yet. Let's see. True or false? Do you check your cell phone more often than needed? Do you have a cell phone addiction? I would say I don't have an addiction. If I absolutely needed to get rid of my cell phone, I could do that. But, oh look, Tiago is the first person to admit true. I have a feeling we all enjoy our cell phones because let's be honest, they're pretty cool pieces of tech. And photographers tend to really like tech. So yeah, I see them coming in. True, 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 true. You guys are awesome. So awesome. I love it. They're pouring in. True, true, true. Now, I didn't say this was a bad thing. I just said that it was more often than necessary. Anthony says false because his battery is flat at the moment. Nice. All right, number 7. Finish this sentence. If I won the lottery, the first thing I'd buy would be... Okay, I need to do this. I would really enjoy doing this. But the first thing I would buy, I could say all the nice things about, paying off my mortgage and giving away to poor people and all that stuff. And yes, I would do those things. But to be honest, the first thing, and we're talking about only if you were spending it on yourself, what would be the first thing that you would spend it on? And for me, it would be a house in the country. I love the outdoors. I wish I had more land around my house. Actually, that's not true. I don't mind. I love my house and I love my neighborhood and I love my neighbors. But if I had a choice, I would build a beautiful big house in the country that was really in tune with nature, like big windows so you feel like you're always out there. Maybe a sunroom. Like my kitchen would be all one side of windows so that I could see my little kids. Okay, they're not little anymore, so someday grandkids out in the back. And that, when they'd want to go out and build a fort and whatever, they could go outside in the forest and do that. That's always been a dream of mine, and it's always been a dream of John's. And so house in the country. All right, I see here a big camera. People are saying, that's Yasu. I don't know if I'm saying your name right. Yasu says a big camera. Absolutely. That would be number 2. A plane ticket. Yes. A camper van. Mark. Debbie was saying a plane ticket. Anthony, a new camera. Gary, houses for my grown kids. Yes. Scott says an Aston Martin Vantage. That's a car, isn't it? That'd be so cool. I see a bunch of camera stuff here. Oh, Sandy, a mountain vacation home. That would be awesome. And Anthony says he doesn't buy them. Someone could buy him the winning ticket. And that's true. I don't play the lottery. So I'm with you, Anthony. But if someone wants to buy me a winning ticket, that's okay. I'm there. Anthony says, a simple life. I would give it all to those in need. That's awesome. That is completely awesome. Ooh, Tiago would buy a country and then build a house. I like that too. Hey man, it's always good to dream, guys. You know what? We have been given so much, and so it's good to be grateful for what we've been given. And it sounds like you are. And Cindy says a cabin in the woods with lots of animals from the back porch. That's awesome. What a great dream, eh? Awesome. John says a new Nikon. I gotcha there. I gotcha. I'd like a new Sony. So yeah, we could do that. We can go out shopping together, John, okay? Question number 8. Something I own too many of. Okay, guys, fess up. What is something that you own too many of? I have an example here of things that I own too many of. And notebooks. You know, the kind that you write in, and journals, like things that you journal on. But I don't know. Can you count that as too many when it's something that's really useful? Let's see. I have this one, says enjoy the journey. I had to get it, right? I mean, who doesn't want to enjoy the journey? And look at this one. It's leather. It's so cool. Look, it's got this wooden knob and you pull it out, and inside it's like beautiful paper. I mean, this is like a classic, right? Or something? I'm not sure, but I should be able to take some photos. But yeah, you can see I fill all of these up. I fill them all up. Another journal. Orange is a really nice bright color. And if you like orange, you have to have pink, right? So, and I like the pink one, but look at this one. I mean, it says ridiculously good ideas. I have to buy this because we all need ridiculously good ideas, right? I mean, this one hopefully is full. Uh-oh. I promise I'll work on this one. You will go far, a travel journal. Actually, it's just a journal, but it's like, always take a camera and remember the good times before this live stream. If I go and check in my bedroom, if I go and check in the bookshelf, if I go and check back there, I may actually be able to make a background just out of the notebooks that I have. Work. Cameras, clothes, tech stuff, USB sticks, quadcopters, broken cameras. Gary says TVs, that it's just the wife and him and they have 6 TVs. That's awesome. Lenses, Scott says, a bit of an addiction. I'm sure we can all relate to the desire to have lots of lenses. Anthony says old CDs. Charlene says hi. Hi, Charlene. It's awesome to have you here. Debbie says paint samples. Paul says surfboards. How cool is that? Rick says socks. Elaine says Dr. Martin's shoes. And it goes on, you guys. This is so much fun. That's so great. Scott says that my books are full of lines. That's right, they are full. So see, I'm keeping them full. John says I really do have a lot of notebooks. Yeah, it's quite a possibility. Charlene says that she just joined us. What is the question? So Charlene, we're on question number 8. These are 10 things that are fun facts about us. It's not just about me. I'm having everybody answer on the live stream. And this was something that you own too many of. And Barbara says books, especially cookery books. And yeah, this is fun, isn't it? Awesome. Okay. Number 9. Where is your happy place? All right, so this is probably not a big surprise to you guys, but my happy place is in the outdoors. And it always has been, as evidenced by this picture of me. I look very small. Probably can't get it very sharp for you, but that's because it's not very sharp. This is probably taken with that camera I showed you. And it's definitely not up to new camera standards, but that's me. And that is, I don't know where we were, probably Algonquin Park. And down here on the ground is a case bigger than the camera case I showed you. Bigger than this. And it held binoculars. So my parents, my brother and I, we went camping every year, and we went camping several times a year, often at Algonquin Park with other families, in tents, and we hiked all over the place. And then I got a bit older, and I went to university, and I went to work and all that stuff. And to be honest, I kind of stopped going outside a lot. And I didn't really rediscover how much I love it until just recently when I started landscape photography. And I'm so glad because it has really, really added something to my life that I didn't even realize was missing. So let's see what you guys think. Debbie says by the sea. The sea is awesome. Michael says anywhere that's quiet. Michael, I could totally relate to that. When I was in Montana and I stopped the car, it was like silence. It was so quiet, my ears started ringing. And it was just incredible. Just incredible. What else? Anthony says, with me vlogging. Yay! That's awesome. Thank you. Scott says, on top of a hill, any hill. Oh, the views are just amazing, aren't they? When you get up high. Robert says the beach. Sean says, anywhere I'm alone. And yeah, I get that same thing about the quiet and alone. Happy place. Elaine says it's a secret. Otherwise, then other people would know and it wouldn't be a happy place. Ian says coastal walks. Jim says west of Ireland. Gary agrees in the outdoors. Charlene says by the ocean. We've got New Orleans here. Trailer in Port Dover. Oh, I love Port Dover. The beautiful Isle of Skye, Scotland. Barbara, I need to check that out. Maybe that's my happy place and I don't even know it. I need to get there. Okay, so that's on my list. Maybe that should be my answer for the bucket list question. All right, I'm going to Scotland. Outback with no people, the woods and the sea, Belgium, by a waterfall or a lake. Incredible, guys, incredible. I need to be making lists. I'm going to go back through this and make a list. Awesome. Okay. Oh no, we're already on number 10. But that's okay. We're on number 10 and then I have something really cool to show you. Okay? Really, really cool. It's something that Tiago made for me. Tiago is on our chat right now, and Tiago's been passing the time doing some creative things and sent me something that is really, really cool. So I have to show it to you. Don't leave after question number 10 until I've shown this to you. So, oh, and Steve said the California Sierras loves the mountains. Oh, I love the mountains. That sounds incredible. Incredible, Steve. Have a good time. All right. Number 10. Finish this sentence. Ready? I'd like to be remembered for... I think we should all think about this question, right? It's good to think about our dreams and what we want to do, all the positive things that we have to look forward to, and all the things that we want to have as goals. And one of those that I think is really important is, what do you want to be remembered for? And that's what I want to be remembered for. I want to make my YouTube videos themes to be joy, to be positive, to be something that is fun and that makes you feel good. And yeah, I see Elaine says the same thing, to be remembered for his positivism. That's awesome. Awesome. Yao So wants to be remembered for his gaming and photography skills. Frank says, just who I am. What a wonderful, wonderful answer. I love that. Robert says, having a kind heart. Sandy says, the love that I've given to my kids and husband. That's amazing. Scott says, being kind and considerate to others. Michael says, the epitaph on his gravestone is going to say, I told them I was ill. Anthony says, leaving the world without too much damage. That's awesome. That's so good. Paul, being a good person. Gary, kindness. JC, for being kind and inspiring. You know what, JC? There you go. You've just inspired me. You've just inspired me. Cindy says, kindness and helping others in need. So you guys are so amazing. This is why I love you so much and I love having you here. I can already tell these things about you. You are amazing. Charlene says, I'd like to be remembered for positivity and kindness. And Barbara, being a good, kind person. Um, you're already doing it, guys. You're doing it. You're amazing. Andrew says, for being helpful when someone needs help. I'm so proud of you. I'm so proud to know you. And uh, I am so glad that I got into the YouTube community because you guys impact me so much. All right, so Bobby says, remembered for showing people things they couldn't have seen on their own. Ah, that's awesome. Or being Selma Hayek's next husband. You know what, Bobby? She's beautiful. She really is. Aw. All right, so that was 10 questions. I hope you guys enjoyed that, and I think we should do some more fun things like this. I have to show you this thing that Tiago made for me. Okay, Tiago sent me an email and said that I'm working on some creative things during this time that we all have at home, and I tried my hand at making a caricature of you, Rachel, and I've included some of your most famous sayings. And so I asked Tiago, who said that it was fine for me to share this with you. And I just love it so much. And I'm so touched. I'm really, really touched that you would make this. And thank you so much. All right, here it is, you guys. You ready? Ta-da! Look at this. Does it look like me? Hang on. Hang on. I love it. This is amazing. I'm wearing a beanie. It says Canada. I mean, all my hats have to say Canada, right? That's my camera, and and so here are my most famous sayings. It's just beautiful. Wow, it's very, very pretty. I'm loving this. Looks amazing. Looks absolutely beautiful. It's so quiet. It's so nice. Things go wrong, but don't give up. It's fantastic. Just incredible. It's amazing. Looks absolutely stunning. It's absolutely gorgeous. I'm out here getting soaking wet, which is absolutely amazing. Makes you feel alive. It is. It's brilliant. Anthony says it's brilliant. So awesome. So cool. Love the beanie. That's amazing. I love it. And honestly, when I received this, it brought me to tears. It's so wonderful. And it just, you know what? I am so touched that that these are the things that you would write down about what I've said. And that just makes me so happy. Thank you so much, Tiago. All right, it's that sad time again where we say goodbye. But I hope that you guys had fun. I'm still working on the contest, the photography contest. I can't wait to get that started. You know what? Mark says I should use that as my profile pic. That is an awesome idea. I'm going to frame it. Cindy says I should frame it. I'm definitely going to have that printed and framed and on the wall. So yeah, contest coming, guys, and hopefully we can meet up here again tomorrow. And thank you so much for coming along. Keep smiling and stay well. Okay, guys? Bye.